Hello, guys. I hope we are all well. Yeah, I hope we are all well. And right now, I know we are quite very anxious, right, about your exams from next week. So all I'll want to wish you guys is just nothing but the best. I know you've prepared to the best, right? So at this point, all I want to, of course, share with us right now, more so for business data analytics, majority of you have asked more so on the model paper that Olimu shared the other time. You'll find that business data analytics, maybe if I told you to start with that, it has got only one secret. And the secret I've been sharing with you over and over and over again, which by now I know you should always be very good when it comes to that, right? Say, for example, like let us look at maybe like the model paper that we shared for business data analytics. I believe all of you will be able to access our blog model paper for business data analytics. It really helped that one, I'm sure. So you'll find that more so for the component to do with tax, yeah? So if at all you can check this, let me share with us this. Like this area, the way our model paper, of course, has been designed, you'll find that question number 1 is about aspect to do with financial reporting. And of course, in your model, based on the mock that you did, what you did in your mock, it is exactly what is going, of course, to be tested in exams in terms of the setup, where we are saying that at this point in your mock exams, you had 3 sections. Section 1 is a theory part, which theory part will entail the aspect of 20 marks, that is 1 up to, of course, 20, question 1 up to 20. Then section 2 is now what we're having, the compulsory part. Compulsory, that is FM and FR. These will always be compulsory, FM and FR. Like in our model paper, exactly the same mode I've given you. Make sure for students who are doing business data analytics, if at all you've not accessed this paper, try as much as you can so that you have this paper. So if you go to question number 2, these are an area to do with a bit of financial management. Then question number 3, we're having the component of tax. A lot of you have been asking Mwalimu, during this exam that you're going to do next week, what are we supposed to use when it comes to matters to do with the tax rate? This one will always be provided. More so for employment income, you should be very keen with that. The graduated scale rate to be used is a scale rate that was, or rather that was the previous year, the previous financial year, with the previous financial year was 2023. So the graduated scale rate that you're going to use, of course, it is as per the one that was set in 2023. And I think I'd shared with you that one. And that for aspect of tax, this cuts across all the levels of tax that you'll be having. Okay? Then we have question number 24, which this 24 is all about management accounting. So section 2 of business data analytics, you'll have compulsory 2 questions, FM, FR. Then section 3 of your business data analytics, you'll be having now 3 questions, which will entail tax, management accounting, and of course, the aspect of auditing, which you'll be required to at least choose 1 question. All these questions, we've done them in our block paper, or rather we've done them in our block revision, and the videos are there which can easily be accessible. If you don't have this model paper, of course, for business data analytics, and you wish to have it, and maybe you wish to have it, kindly, you can always reach us out, and of course, the same can be provided to you. So make sure that at least you are familiar with the areas more so to do with tax. Just make sure that you're good on that, because you never know. You never know. And many a times, I've always advised my students, go with the question that will earn you as many marks as possible. Identify the question that will give you so many marks. The secret I'd already shared, right? So the rest of course, the papers, I think I've always shared with you the trick and always how to go about it. So today I just want to wish you all the best. I know it is we are on Tuesday, mean that you're here for less than almost 6 days, including weekends, right? So what can you do these 6 days? There's a lot that you can do. I know right now you might be very anxious. You'd be like, now what am I going to do? It is only like 6 days to exam. I don't know where I'm going to start from. Probably it is some of you actually, you're the one who are kind of, you want to start studying. Pressure is there, but just learn to fight that anxiety, right? Anxiety will always be there, even for the students who have been in school, or for the students who have been studying the whole semester. Anxiety, it will always be there. So the best secret is just learn how to fight this anxiety, right? Just learn how to fight this anxiety, and use all the tips that Mwalimu had shared with us. Again, I'm going to share the tips once again, more so when it comes to theory paper. You know, at times you'd be like, theory paper, you'd feel like you are well prepared, everything is just okay. But when you go to your exams, you'll be like, when the results have been released, and majorly the same, I know your results are also going to be released very early. So when the results are released, you'll be like, why have I failed? Why have I failed? The theory paper has got one secret, which I'm going to share with you guys. You'll find that theory paper, it is very easy for you not to pass. Why? When you are given a question, and this applies to also the theory in the computation part, always try as much as you can. Don't give answers in paragraph. These are secrets that Mwalimu is giving us. For all the theory, maybe you'll be like, after the paper, you'd be like, I'm very good. You kind of, with a lot of confidence that you've done all your best. But where you can mess big time, more so when it comes to the theory, is you're giving me solution in paragraph form. Make the work of that examiner to be easy. Make the work of that marker to be easy. You know, if you're giving me, if at all you're giving me your solution in terms of the paragraph, you're making my work to be hard. I'll try to go through, it's when I'm going to, maybe I'll start going through your paragraph to try and see where the point is. I'm there to mark your papers. Yeah. But if at all you give me a hard task to get where the point is, you'll find that many a times you're going to lose that mark. The best way that you can always tend to answer these questions more so for theory, give a pointer. Maybe in this case, they have asked you what are the disadvantages of iTax, or what are the challenges of iTax. The first challenge maybe that you can have, maybe talk about is what aspect of awareness, or maybe talk about maybe information breach, or maybe talk about data security. Data security, it will be the main point. Now explain what data security entails. You see, so when you're answering the theory part, always use this secret. All the theory, that includes the theory in computation. Give your answer with point forms. Like, give me the main pointer. Under the main pointer, then explain, do all the paragraphs that you want to do. Not only want to write 6 paragraph, 4 paragraph, or whichever paragraph that you want to do, so long as I have been able to get the main point. Disadvantages of iTax, there's that aspect of data security. Explain what data security entails. Maybe you're asked, what are some of maybe the aspect of maybe talk about you can be asked of give some of the ethical consideration maybe that a professional should have, right? Integrity. Already you've given me the point. I've seen very well that you've given me integrity as a point. Whatever that you're going to write below integrity, that is yours. Already I've been able to fetch what you wanted to communicate to me as a marker. But the moment you've been asked, of course, of the principles of maybe the ethical principles of professionals, then you want to tell me that a professional should be maybe you normally tend to write, right? That maybe at this point, a professional should always adhere to all the rules and regulation. A professional maybe should not be kind of a dishonest person. You want to give me all the stories and I don't have the main pointer. You're making my work to be very hard. You're making my work to be very hard. So just give me the pointer, integrity. Already that is a pointer. Whatever that you want to explain there, in that case, it will be boosting your main pointer. So what Mwalimu is really insisting, and I'm really advising you this so that you should not be like, my village people, they have done that something. It is not your village people. It is just your approach. So just make sure that for theory, approach them on pointer form. And you're going to thank Mwalimu, of course, after the exams. That one, I'm very sure, if at all you follow what Mwalimu is sharing with us, you're going to thank Mwalimu after your papers. So that is it for the theory. The best way, of course, that you can always tend to approach your theory. And this cuts across all the theory, both in the examination part and, of course, in terms of what? In terms of course, the aspect of the theory part, computation, and the normal theory part. And at this point, there's something that I've always shared with us, all of us, regardless whether you've been attending our classes or not. I've always shared the document that contains the theory Q&A because they are always the same. So if at all you've not gotten that document for theory Q&A, I've always shared with you guys. I've always shared with you. So if at all you've not gotten that theory Q&A, make sure that you reach us out. That one is literally shared to all our students. Make sure that you reach us out and you've obtained the theory Q&A. It will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. More so with this maybe little time that you have, it is going to help you to do what? To do your studies very easily. Then, with the 6 days, now this simply like we just want to help you students, more so my BDA students. Those who have always attended my class, those who have not attended my class, you've always watched us on YouTube. At this point, the block model paper for business data analytics, the one that I've just shared when you're starting. At this point, I'm giving you all these videos. For those who are interested, I'm giving you these videos with a very discounted price. This is simply just to assist you, right? All of you have always like, Mwalimu, you always have very good videos. Mwalimu, you always have very good lesson, but the prices maybe at this point you can't manage, given the fact that, oh, I don't know, you remain with 1 week. Oh, you don't know, if maybe remain with a few days. No, it is always about the quality that you're getting, right? So at this point, for those students who are doing business data analytics, and for those students who are doing all the other papers, more so aspect of intermediate, FR, FM, that is talk about public finance, taxation, management, accounting. That is literally any paper that you guys you're doing. I'm giving you all these video revision classes with only 1,000 shillings for this 1 week. Yeah, only 1,000 shillings for this 1 week. You get access to the revision, all the revision materials that we've done. All the revision materials that we've used since for the last like 1 month, because for us, we've been revising for like almost now, it is, I think, the 3rd week of doing our revisions. You literally get all these materials, revision materials, with only what? 1,000 shillings. As I've said, for the paper that I've mentioned, business data analytics, I've mentioned FM, I've mentioned FR, I've mentioned PFT, I've mentioned management accounting, I've mentioned advanced financial management accounting, talk about advanced taxation, all these, yeah, per unit, you have it at 1,000 shillings for this 1 week. And I know that one, I'm sure, is going to bring a lot of difference. It's going to bring a lot of difference. So just use the secret that Mwalimu has shared with us. If you use the secret that Mwalimu has shared with us, I'm very sure all of us, you're going to smile. You know, like as they've always mentioned, at this point, this is something that you're getting in terms of education, right? And for professional, is always how smart are you approaching this case, or how well are you guided? So to this point, I just want to wish you all the best as you prepare for your exams. And I know you guys, you're capable of passing. Use all the tricks that I've always shared, and all of us will always be very happy as at the end of the day. Thank you so much, guys. And